that's $12,000 that you guys build up for a runway during the recession.
I stopped, really spending my money on what I call just kind of luxury things. Where I limit them.
Opportunity to really test your guys' grit, to really just test your guys' mental fortitude, right?
You don't get in your way. None of that stuff. No fear, no uncertainty, no doubt. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode on the Dynamic Lifestyle Podcast. Hopefully you guys are doing well. You guys are staying blessed out there, keeping your foot in the gas pedal, persevering, not letting anything get in your way. None of that stuff. No fear, no uncertainty, no doubt. Just grit, and pushing forward. Ain't that right?
So you mentioned fear, uncertainty, doubt. So we're going to be talking today about a recession. Hopefully you guys don't cringe up or have a little sweat bead drop down or anything like that, right? And the reason being because, let's be real, guys, okay? Let's be realists here. That what has been going on, right, with inflation, right, going up, we are going to most likely hit a recession very soon, right?
Oh, we're probably
already in one. I'm not an expert, right? But, we're going to be heading towards a recession. And just because we're in a recession doesn't mean that you guys get fear and doubt and uncertainty and all that stuff. You don't have to. It really is a mindset thing.
Mm-hmm.
The more I'm thinking about it, to where it's you got to flip your mindset to be nope, this is my opportunity to play offense. And I might have to work a little bit harder. Might have to be more resourceful, more creative, right? With making money and stuff like that, which we'll talk about. But does not mean you have to be scared and kind of hide in your guys' own little closet and just be oh, I'm going to wait until the recession's over and I'm going to play it safe and hold on to all my money, and then all of a sudden when the recession's over, I'm going to come out on top. It doesn't work like that. It really doesn't work like that.
It doesn't.
And the reason being too is just an average recession lasts about 10 to 12 months. I was looking up, okay? That's not that long, right? It's 10 to 12 months. You guys know how fast 10 to 12 months goes by, okay? So don't think about this is going to be the end all be all to where it's going to be 3 or 4 to 5 years of in a recession. No, this happens every what'd you say, maybe 10 to 12 years this always happens, something like that? Yeah. The last time it happened in 08, 09?
Yeah, 08.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's been about 13 years.
Yeah.
So it happens like this. It has to happen, right? In an economical type of stance, right? Again, I'm not an expert with all this stuff, but don't be scared. We're going to give you guys 5 massive action steps to really take during this recession, so you guys can, be on top. Okay? Because again, what happens is people tend to be fearful when times get tough, but wealth is built during these hard times. Okay? And I want you guys to think about this. The app Venmo, okay? Uber, right? And you can say Lyft as well too. And then the app Square. They're all started during the 2008 recession. Look where those companies are at right now, 13 years later, guys.
Good reference.
You know what I mean? They were startups. They took a risk. And now they're huge public companies, okay? So, there's 2 choices you guys are going to have once this recession hits. Is you can do what everyone else is doing, right? And get consumed by the fear and give up. Or you guys can be different, right? This is why you guys are listening to this, and start learning skills that can help you guys take control of your guys' financial future. The choice is yours. And I think that if you guys are going to continue to listen to this, you guys are going to pick number 2, okay?
Yeah, absolutely.
So kick us off.
That's a good intro. Hold on, we didn't do the fee yet.
Oh, man, I was on a tangent.
We're 3 minutes in, and you were on a tangent, so I didn't want to stop you. But guys, we have a quick fee for the show. It's not any Venmo, PayPal, anything you guys have to send us money towards, but it is just a simple value exchange. We do appreciate that. We are trying to grow our podcast, reach more listeners, inspire them, and have them think differently and elevate their thinking as well too. So just leave us a rating and review. We'd appreciate that if you found value in it. If you didn't, if it sucked, you're okay, cool, no worries. Maybe the next one, Chris and Eric, I'll take that. I love constructive criticism. If not, just share it on Instagram, Facebook, tag us at Chris and Eric Martinez. That's going to get us, more eyeballs, more people, more ears. So we greatly appreciate that. That's the fee. So let's kick this off on these 5 different ways. And real quick, something stood out to me when you were talking about, just the fear mode, and it's all a mindset thing, which it 100% is, but it's also too just it goes back to your think, be, do, right? When you think about this goes in every context of your life, right? You're thinking, you're being, and you're doing. Your thoughts, your attitude, and your actions. Doesn't matter if we're in a recession, doesn't matter if we're not. You can control those three things. Yep. You really, really can. So I just wanted to just point that out because it's super important.
That's good.
Okay, so the first one is stop all useless subscriptions and monthly expenditures. Okay, that's a good one to start with because it's true, guys. I'm guilty of this as well too, and I've been aware, and I've had to. I don't have to, but I choose to. I choose to stop certain subscriptions. I stop, really spending my money on what I call just kind of luxury things. Or I limit them, and it's just because, again, I'm someone that is always going to live below their means. I'm disciplined with that. I have a whole ratio that I do with my finances every single month, and it works pretty well. So I'm not saying that, I'm not giving you financial advice right now. But again, I'm sure if you really look at your bank statements, there's probably some $10, $15, $20 subscriptions that are monthly that you probably do not ever use and you're never going to use. But again, that starts compounding like everything else. So, check your bank statements. If you don't need it, get rid of it. And then again, monthly just expenses, right? Just again, go back to just living below your means. Like, do you really need to go out and eat all the time? Do you need all this in entertainment? Do you need to travel? Do you need new clothes? You need that new pair of Jordans, the new watch, the new iPhone, I don't know, whatever it is. There's so much crap out there, but you probably don't need that. So again, check your guys' monthly expenses and really just start chipping away and just really condensing on those expenses and just really seeing what you do need. It's very vital, and just live below your means.
Yeah, that was a good one. Okay, number 2, the action you guys can take is invent a new income, right? So you guys can do joint ventures with people, okay? So you guys can come up with a product together. You could do affiliate marketing too. Like if you guys are a health and fitness coach and you guys maybe do some sort of affiliate marketing for supplementation or supplements, or even done for you meals or any type of exercise equipment, cool. You guys can kind of get the affiliate kickbacks on those things. You know what I mean? And that can open up a new income stream. Or you guys can do a JV launch with somebody else. You guys can create one-off training and nutrition programs, and have that as a new service that you guys have in your guys' offers, right? That's a little bit lower, but it creates another little income stream. And the other thing is you guys can, do a 10-hour-a-week side gig, okay? It's 10 hours. Like I said, guys, in this recession, yeah, you might have to sit there and put more effort in, add more value, and maybe even put in more time, right? Work a little bit harder. Who cares? It's 10 to 12 months. It's not for the rest of your guys' life. So I'm sure that a lot of us can probably put in 10 hours a week for a new side gig, right? Just to create another revenue stream, in which we'll talk about, number 3, why it's important to build up that revenue stream. Let me just jump into that.
Yeah,
right? So number 3 is build up 12 months of a runway with a new income stream. So like I said, guys, let's just say that you do get a 10-hour-a-week side gig or something like that, and you guys are making maybe an additional $500 to $1,000, right? Off that new income stream. Cool. So you guys build up a 12-month runway with that new income stream. Let's say it's $1,000 extra for those 10 hours. That's $12,000 that you guys build up for a runway during the recession. Okay. So then after that, you guys have $12,000 to where that can go through savings. It can go through investments. It can go back into your guys' business. It can go back into a rainy day. If this ever happened again in the future, it can go through a lot of stuff. But you guys now have a runway that you guys built up with your guys' new income stream during this recession.
I know, my bad. I know you're probably dude, why did you do that? Just really quick, and we'll be back to that video. I just want you to join our free Facebook group community for health and fitness coaches looking to get more online clients. So just click the link below in the description box, join it absolutely free. We got some cool stuff in there, a lot of videos, do live trainings every couple of months on there. And we got some cool freebies on there. So just make sure to click the link below, join our free Facebook group for health and fitness coaches that want to level up and get more online clients to create more income, impact, influence, independence. Back to the video.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, it's super important, because again, things do take a little bit of time to just build momentum and really be strategic about it. You can't just, have this happen overnight. So, again, like I said, I'm going to say this in everything. Just play the long game with this, guys, and be patient. Just seek the momentum, eliminate the distractions, and once you have that momentum and your focus, you keep pushing forward. So number 4 that you guys could be doing is build your local celebrity status. And we've talked about this in a lot of different podcasts. We stress this to our students all the time that you guys should be, dominating in person, locally within your 3 to 5 mile radius. And you guys should be doing it online as well too. There's no excuse. I mean, there's opportunities everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I kid you not. If you really think about it, there's opportunities everywhere. Make a list, like do a brain dump of just 10 different things you guys can do that's within your local radius. I promise you, some of those will stand out. There'll be probably at least 3 to 5 that just like, you're like, oh crap, I didn't even think about that. But team up with gyms, team up with nutritionists, team up with just other local businesses, restaurant owners, chiropractors, estheticians, hairdressers, anyone, right? Everyone's looking for business. So, it's just, you have to go create that conversation. You have to be different. You have to bring something to the table. How can you help them first, right? Before you help yourself. So again, think with that type of mentality. But I guarantee there's everyone is looking locally for more help. Join co-working offices, guys. Be the go-to expert in your guys' co-working place. Go to the local chamber of commerce places, right? There's B&I groups. There's local groups where it's like a bunch of people that are in different expertise that meet like every once a week morning and have a breakfast or lunch, and you guys cross-reference each other. So other than that, hold workshops, go to seminars. I mean, there's so many ideas. It's about, like Chris said, just put the extra effort in, the extra time during these times. And I promise you, that's going to probably 5-10x after like a year or so. And you'll probably be like, dang, I should have been doing this even before recession.
Yeah, just imagine where somebody would be like 10 to 12 months of doing this,
Yeah.
right? Dominating both locally and online.
Yeah, and sometimes it does take these times of recession or like times of uncertainty for us to really, play bigger and get ourselves out of our comfort zone, which us too. Like I'm being honest, because guys, we're speaking from, our own, just experience. Like, we're doing a lot of this stuff right now, and I'm not gonna lie, we got a little comfortable the last couple of years of just nothing but online stuff, which is great. It's been a blessing, but I mean, no, there's more business to me. There's so much business to be made, like locally, and just I love like just being in front of people, just like shaking hands, having conversations. How can I help you? This and that, to where it's like it's going to be a long-lasting relationship going forward.
Yep, this is exactly why Eric and I, this past year, we joined the mastermind from our church.
Mm-hmm.
So we built up a local network here. We're about to probably join a couple of local chamber of commerces. We just sponsored a conference in Fort Lauderdale to get in front of people. So
We go to a men's group.
trust me, guys, we see it too, and we're not just kind of preaching this, we're actually practicing this as well too. That's why we came up with these 5 massive action steps, okay? That leads us to number 5 is build your guys' network, right? So if you guys have been listening to us, we talk about building alignments, right? So later after the recession, it's going to birth your guys' assignments. So again, if you guys build your network, right, and you guys have that giving mentality, you add value to people, you solve their problems, right? Later it's going to birth assignments, right, for you guys to maybe work together or even come on as like a partner or anything like that, okay? And then another thing with your network, if you guys have a current network, don't be afraid to ask. So many people are afraid to ask, like, hey, can you help me out with XYZ? Hey, can you introduce me to this person right here? So many people are so hesitant about asking, right? It's okay to ask, especially if somebody says to you when you guys are having a conversation, how can I help you out? That is your green light. Don't be shy and just try to be the person like, oh, no, I'm not going to ask. Like, no, literally, that's your opportunity to sit there and respond with an ask. You know what I mean? They want to help you out too most of the time, okay? So ask for more help.
Yeah.
Provide value and solve other people's problems, okay? If you have that mindset where you're just going to be giving value, and just solve people's problems, you guys are going to be okay with building up your network. And the last one is collab on social medias and platforms. This is the time too where it's like you guys need to collab and sit there and do lives together, takeovers, interviews, stories together with other health and fitness coaches out there, other people out there to get in front of people's audiences. If you do that for 10 to 12 months, I promise after this recession, you guys are going to have a new audience and new eyeballs that are going to be online clients that are waiting.
Yeah, absolutely. So let's recap these real quick. The 5 different things when we are in a recession. So number 1, stop all useless subscriptions and tighten up your guys' budget with your expenses. Number 2, invent a new income stream. Number 3, build up a 12-month runway with a new income stream, right? To really set yourself up. Number 4, build your local celebrity status. And number 5, build your guys' network. So those are the 5. Anything else that really stands out that you can think of?
No, not really.
Yeah.
It's just being intentional and just taking action on it and just having a strategy going into the next 10 to 12 months, guys. And don't wait a week or a month, or don't wait till somebody on TV that who knows who the hell they are that declares oh, we're in a recession. No, guys, you guys feel it right now. So get a head start right now. Get the ball rolling. listen to this again, take notes, like put a plan of action into place so you guys can get ahead during this recession that we are facing. You know what I mean?
And I would say even too, just real quick, a couple bonuses, like just guys, don't panic, don't freak out.
No, look at it
Don't
as like an
make
opportunity.
irrational like decisions based off emotion. You know, just think logically, take time to think. And just, again, one day at a time, guys. One day at a time. I can't stress that enough. Don't put too much on your plate to where you just get overwhelmed, to where you shame yourself, guilt yourself. Be around very good, supportive people that are just, uplifting, that are going to keep pushing you, that are just bigger thinkers. And that's it, guys. Just be patient. Be patient. Put in the work. Every single day, put in the damn work. And it'll be perfectly fine. I promise you that.
And embrace like this like time right now, because like like what I'm saying is like when the economy's high and things are going great, right? It's almost like it's easy. You know what I mean? And it's like when this time comes, this is like the true challenge for the people that really want to survive and they really want to get to that next level. Yeah. So do not be afraid. Like look at this as an opportunity to really test your guys' grit, to really just test your guys' mental fortitude, right? And callous your mind, like David Goggins says. And do not be afraid of this. Like seriously, you guys will be okay. Just have a plan, just take action, have faith, and just keep pressing forward one day at a time. You guys will be okay.
Absolutely, guys. So we'll land the plane there, but then also really quick, if you guys are struggling right now, if you guys need more help during this recession, with our community, with like lead generation, how to build your business, you guys just need some good direction, okay? We're here for you guys. So what I would do is schedule a free 15-minute brainstorming call with us. You guys can do that in our link tree. Literally, guys, leave your wallets at home, all that stuff. Like, there's nothing we're going to try to ask money for. It's all about helping you and just seeing, what you're going through, and ultimately if we can help you guys. So schedule that free 15-minute call in our link tree, and we'll have some fun there. Other than that, we will land the plane there. And once again, guys, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Your guys' ears, your guys' eyes. Keep your head up. Keep grinding through these tough times. There is light at the end of the tunnel. So we'll catch you guys in the next episode.